Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 8 of this Let's Play, Hearts of Iron 4. This is the Union of Britain. It is a couple of days since I last recorded, so I'm going to need to take a minute to kind of remember what on earth was going on here. I know we'd been fighting a series of naval battles because they were great fun, but I think we've basically come out on top, and we're just now killing German shipping. We are indeed. We did have to go over to France to reinforce their front, but it kind of looks like the French are actually taking the fight back to the enemy, which is good because we are still very low on manpower. We are trying to ramp up our Air Force production. Is that what we were doing? Yes, it was. Okay, so yeah, we are basically just pushing into France, although it is mostly the French doing that. We're trying to push up here into the north. The John Maclean explodes. The John Maclean, named after the first president of the Union of Britain, was the largest airship ever built. She was constructed in 1935 as a propaganda tool intended to show the world the achievements of the Union of Britain. In 1936, she made her maiden voyage and soon started making regular traffic to Paris. Today, she was about to dock at a Paris airfield. She burst into flames and crashed to the ground. 35 people out of 97, plus one of the ground crew, died. A tragedy. Enid Blyton, The Smuggler's Island. The Writers' Union publishing house today has released a new book by the famous English author and congregationalist Enid Blyton, Secret of the Lonely Island. It's about the thrilling and romantic adventures of the siblings Julian, Dick and Anne, their cousin Georgina and her dog Timmy. While on holiday with their Union youth group in the Hebrides, the children stumble over the mysterious events, including a lonely island, strange ships, and mysterious lights in the night. But with the wits and courage, the five friends are able to overcome any menace. Remember the 5th of November. Wells proposes a world encyclopedia. Herbert George Wells has just presented before the Republican Institution plans for the compilation of a constantly growing and changing world encyclopedia to be reviewed by the outstanding authorities and made accessible to every human being. Haven't we had these before? I feel like we have. We are spreading it to the world. Like, that's our job, spreading goodness and love and awesomeness to everyone. Defecting officers. In light of the recent demonstration of political freedom in our island, some royalist officers defected to us, namely Admiral Willis, General Hutton, and Weltkreig hero General Alexander. They could help the Republican Army and Navy with their expertise. However, while we don't have any proof, there is suspicion that some of them may have fought against the workers in the Second Glorious Revolution. Congress will decide their fate. The Second International Congress. With the Second American Civil War raging on, as well as a number of other conflicts ready to break out at any time across the world, the Internationale has to redefine its approach towards the global revolution. Since the first Congress of the Internationale took place in France, many activists believe it would be best that to make Britain the second host. It would be our honour, of course. We can disband it? Really? Oh, that just pisses everyone off. No, we're definitely hosting it ourselves. Plus a bunch of political power. Excellent. How is the war in America going? They could probably do with some more aid. Modify and lend lease. We are sending you 20% of our yearly or monthly production. Although that's of the old guns. We don't make those anymore. We're going to cancel that. No, really, cancel. Oh, man. That means I can't just immediately update it. And then the game crashed, so bear with me, I'll try and get it back. So apparently America disliked it so much that we were trying to modify the Lend-Lease that it just decided to crash on us. So we're going to try that again. We have had to cycle back all the way out again. So we're just going to cancel you and send. You going to? Yeah, okay, that worked that time. Okay, good. So we are still pushing here. We haven't had any of those events. Here they come. We've read that. And then it instantly crashes again. Okay, so clearly something is screwing up. Okay, so we'll try one more time. Just going to skip through time. See if anything bad happens. Give it a minute to recover. A tragedy. That's okay. Spread the light. Congress will decide. Would be honour. Give it another day or two. Nope. Okay, so in that case what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over to playing as an observer and see if I can get it to skip through that time like that. Okay, so no luck. I think this game is broken. And having just looked at the Kaiserreich forums, it does indeed look like there was a new patch which was released on Sunday evening, which is after the last time I recorded. And it is looking like this game is completely dud. That patch was not save game compatible. It changes some things with the second Internationale, which is the event which was firing when it crashes. So I suspect that that is it, and seeing as it's kind of integral to Britain, I think it's just I tag switched to France in the last test and it still crashed. So yeah, I think this is done. We're going to have to start another game. I'm pretty sure that we've done basically everything we could. Well, no, that's totally not true. No, there was a lot more we could have done with the Union of Britain, except for the fact that Germany was already collapsing, which is unfortunate. But I do have a couple of ideas about what nation I want to play as next. It should be pretty interesting. I'm going to go for one of the smaller guys, I think, and see how that goes. So I very much hope that you will join me for that. And sorry about this, guys. It is a mod. Things do change. Things do break. It's just the way it works. I'll see you in the next one.